Hello, Pandas, another scrap enthusiast. You remember this beautiful heap? Well, of course you do. You were here last week, unless you weren't, in which case, welcome. Hello. This is Thub. This is thubprint. We do scrap metal pickups, hauling, how-tos, and general resource farming. See what we can make for money out of the trash. Hello. Please stick around. We have fun here. Anyway, we can't really do a whole lot when the truck is full, so we're going to go take care of that right now. Let's see how much we make for this heap of steel. Bit of prepared today. Whew, all right, quick $95 to start things off. That was anything interesting? No, just some tin, some prepared, and a little bit of aluminum and whatnot inside. And I did read your comments, and I saved the cast iron woks. I wasn't going to. I'm not particularly interested in cleaning them up. But I did look them up, and they're like $85 to buy a new one. So, yeah, we could probably get $25 each. We don't need to do that much work. Give them a wipe down, and yeah, we got 3 of them, so that should work out. I don't like that they don't have the round bottom. They've got like a lip on the bottom. They're kind of intended to sit in a natural gas oven fire thing, but we'll give it a try. Thanks for the tip. It'll probably work out better. Now we have an adventure to get to. All right, so here's the deal. A new friend, a longtime friend of the channel, but first time meeting face to face, he invited me over. He's got a collection of goods. He's got quite a bit of material here in his yard, and he invited me to come and haul away some bits that he doesn't necessarily need here anymore. So we are gonna fill up a truckload of who knows what, and see how it goes. Probably have to change batteries, but we'll get started. Here's an old welder, and we are definitely gonna put the effort into taking it apart and seeing what's inside. We're gonna start with the straps connected. It definitely feels bad thinking it's, you know, going to waste. Why the big cleanup? Are you thinking you're gonna move sometime in the next?
Yeah, well, I'm gonna put the house up for sale and other gadgets that pop big pallets apart.
A lot of projects. I'm sure you know.
Yeah, for I was paying like.
All right, yeah, battery did die, but you didn't need to see all of that going, and we really packed it in there. My new friend, who I did not ask if he wanted his name although he said he didn't really care if his face was in the video. So, Brent, thank you so much. Thank you so much. We're gonna be stuck with it over the weekend because we didn't quite finish in time to get to the scrapyard before they closed, and it's a holiday on Monday. I forget which one, doesn't matter. So we're stuck with this till Tuesday. It's just gonna chill right there, but that's fine. Might give me a chance to pick some pieces out because there's some aluminum, there's some copper, there's some wire. I don't think I'm gonna spend too long processing too much of it. There's a lot of great looking stuff in there. Definitely some decent weight, and I can't wait to see how much we pull out of this. Quite the pile of crap to bring in. So, you guys were right about the cast iron cooking woks. I took some time to clean them up, and sold all 3 of them. I priced them at $25, which is probably a little low, but they went real fast. $2 in scrap metal, $75 in cast iron walks. Not bad. I didn't keep one. I maybe should have, but my stove is a glass top. Anyway. All right, lots of straps. Looks good. Let's, yeah. I think that's all the tin shred. A lot of nice structural pieces in the treasure heap today, and an aluminum barbecue, which is so many people have no idea what this pile is actually for. Some stainless steel appliances over there too. I think that's all the non-ferrous. Well, no complaints here. That is 200 bucks. I was disappointed to find that those 2 generators, those gas generators, I wasn't going to be able to sell as they were as anything other than tin shred out in the yard. If I'd taken the bolts apart and plucked the aluminum, the aluminum and copper wound motor assembly thing out of them, I obviously would have gotten more. But there's a couple things in the back that I gotta pick apart already, and I needed to make some space so I could actually get those out. I don't feel too bad about it. Plus, they were generous with the 3 motors that we had there. So I think that more than makes up for it. I think we did pretty good so far. Now we gotta get this crap home. Probably take the scenic route. Quick little checking of a dumpster. What do we got here? Couple pieces of steel, nothing to get crazy excited about, but those are sliced in half for some reason. This looks like one of those display, yeah, sweet. Chunk of aluminum right there. Get the display part out of that and then go for it. Oh, those are aluminum as well. Heck yeah, buddy. But what else is here? What is that? On, off. It's like some kind of a display object. What are these? Ice mold. Cool. I probably don't need 5 cases of those. What about that? Looks like a citrus zester. How much steel do you think is on that? That is probably not worth the effort to pick apart, but we are going to do it anyway. Huh. Well, those are kind of cool. We'll take those. I know this doesn't seem terribly important, but I don't want to take all this junk home. It also seems wildly unlikely that these might be stainless steel, but that would be a nice bonus. Final word is no, they're just tin shred, which is fine. And I thought about it, and no, I do not need or want 4 cases of these, but it's possible somebody might buy 4 cases of them. They have value. They could be resold on somebody's like rummage sale or whatever. You know, there's people who just like to fill tables with things for sale. Whew. That person would probably pay $20 for all of those. Hey, we got a dumpster and it could be full of foam. That's fine, we don't have to take it home. What about this one? Is it? It's not even full. I'm gonna give up on the song part. What about this one? I see a table that has some metal on it. That's a big old nope. Chunk of aluminum. I see a couple quarters. Who just throws change in the literal garbage? Sir, that's weird. Ah, those are those plastic ones. Wait, nope, those are aluminum too. All right. It's not a bad little stash. And what do we have in this stanky boy? The heck is that? No. Oh, it's a broken wheelchair. These are probably steel. No, these are like aluminum and steel. Get your own garbage bin. I pay for this. I can help. Maybe. Oh, but it's got one of those lids. I don't think we're getting anything out of that. Nor do we want to. That is a rusty lake. I think I see a little metal. Along with that thing. And that thing. And that thing and that thing. And those things. Wait a second. There was a water... Oh, yeah. Silly me. I thought it walked off for some reason. Got ourselves a water heater. And... oh, that one's just recycling. Ooh. Little chunk of copper. Never hurt nobody. I don't know about that dishwasher. I'm not crazy about that dishwasher. Because they're pretty much all plastic. We'll check that though. I think that one's brass. Chunk of brass. That was weirdly easy. Good enough. Found a cute little guy. And a box of wire remnants. I strongly suspect there's nothing good left in them. But there's nothing wrong with bits of aluminum. Water bottle. Oh, that'll go as steel. No complaints there. Alright, that was a fun little mini run, but truth of the matter is, there's too much junk that we need to deal with other than just drop it off at the scrapyard. So many bits and pieces. So here's the one that's actually worth taking apart. A welding machine. I was told this is all aluminum, which is pretty sweet. But it's really friggin' heavy, and that's great because pretty much all of the weight is in the giant transformer that is what it is. Some good copper weight on that. Handle off. My man welded the wheels on. The welds made it impossible to get to these last couple screws. Okay, that seems kind of obvious now. The front half is aluminum. copper bearing scrap. I think that looks pretty good. Got some very black clouds in the sky. I had one more thing in mind, but we better be quick. Ooh, it's getting windy. But we're almost done. It's a shame those are getting destroyed, but it is what it is. See here? Those are aluminum. Yeah, I should make a little bit. No idea what this is. But we'll take this too. There we are. Yo. We don't want to make more of a mess. But I want this. These do have a small motor in them, but honestly, most of the time to me it's just tin shred, and I'm happy with that. That'll do. Over there. I don't know. It's kind of nice. Oh, that's not actually glass. Okay. I wonder if we can get that out. There we go. Don't need that. Good enough. And what have we here? Some kind of steel furnace piece. And then, oh yeah, oh yeah. Not bad at all, I would say. Those shelves, you know? Those shelves. I feel like somebody would buy those shelves. Okay, well, that worked out pretty not too bad. I am going to keep thinking about those shelves because I feel like somebody would probably buy them, but yeah, we got these things to take care of first. So, yeah, decent pile. We're going to go through all of these chunks of aluminum. We're going to cut them down. We're going to try and get the best price, including that door, which unfortunately that stained glass looking thing, that's just plastic. I was optimistic, but it's not anything to get excited about. And then that big old welder transformer beast. Wow, they don't make them like that anymore. Well, somebody probably does. We're gonna cut all the nice chunks of copper off of that and set those aside. I'm gonna find a way to clean them up, but I can't imagine it'll be too hard. Just like it's not too hard to enjoy these summer days with you. Thank you for coming along and joining. It's about to rain, which it's done every day for the past 3 weeks, which is a bit strange for us, but hey, I enjoy it. I appreciate it, and I appreciate you, so I'll see you at the next one. Until then, leave it better than you found it. Keep doing the thing.